Okay, so we didn't quite get the Hollywood movie script ending with Ken Roczen returning to his old brand Suzuki and winning on his very first race with the bike, which would have been the Anaheim 1 opener for Monster Energy AMA Supercross in 2023. And judging by the fact that Roczen usually starts series hot, including 4 Anaheim 1 wins, maybe that seemed possible, although unrealistic. Because judged by any other standard, the fact that Roczen took his Suzuki to the podium in just the 3rd race of the year is impressive. A Suzuki hasn't visited a Supercross podium since Chad Reed in 2019, and Roczen's progressive Ecstar Suzuki team has never gotten to the box. A lot of work in a short amount of time, but Roczen is loving it.
It's been extremely fun. Like, I think I have more in now when it comes to the bike and the technical side of things that I've ever had, and that makes it super fun. It's also very busy for me. Like, besides just doing all the training, all that stuff, I feel like I've been on the phone and emailing a lot and stuff, but I've really taken that side of the whole of our sport in, or this is really a first for me, but I've been really enjoying it, and it's really hard to talk about how much work we've put in, but we've been doing some big changes and riding a lot throughout the week, some really late days, and they're paying off right now. So we're heading in the right direction. We're all pulling on the same string, and I think that helps me out big time. So I'm super happy with how we're all working together.
And Roczen has reason to be. After Anaheim 1, he decided to switch suspension techs to Factory Connection, which is the group of people that he used on a Honda during his successful run to the FIM World Supercross Championship with races in Wales and Australia, and also a big win at the Paris Supercross. Now here's the thing, a lot of established factory teams would not allow such a drastic switch after just one race. But the progressive Ecstar HEP Suzuki team has never been here. They don't have a blueprint, they don't have a box to keep their riders in. So when Roczen requested a switch, they said okay. And that led to the next race at San Diego, where Roczen admits he was practically testing while racing. But what they learned there paid off. He looked much more aggressive at Anaheim 2, and that put him on the box. There could be real momentum here. We've heard about Suzuki's Japanese executives in Japan being on hand to watch Roczen's races, and this could be the turning point for the brand that even Roczen himself is hoping for. But there's so much talk about the motorcycle and Suzuki that has kind of obscured the fact that the normal topic with Roczen is his health. There's never been a doubt of Roczen's talent or speed or an ability to win any individual race. But what about his strength for the long haul, which has always suffered ever since coming back from a series of surgeries to fix his broken arms in 2017? Well, guess what? Roczen went through this offseason without contracting a major illness, which is a huge change, for example, from last year. Not only have we been talking about the bike because it's the fun story, but there hasn't been anything else to report. No news is good news when it comes to Roczen's health, and he believes he's strong enough to put in this kind of workload and continue it throughout the year.
Like I said, I don't feel like it's a hassle for me. It's long days, but I'm really into it at the moment. And overall, I felt like throughout this off season, and now my health has been really good, so that helps. And I think it's needed to get to the top. So I'm pretty confident that we're doing the right thing, that I'm doing the right thing, and I'm doing all my training on my own, and I'm planning out my entire week on myself, and I feel like I have a really good system going right now with recovery and putting in some hard days. And so for right now, I don't really have anybody telling me what to do. I'm the best judge of that, and it's really working out.
Ah yes, you might have noticed on the podium after the race on Peacock that Roczen thanked himself, because he is his own trainer. And he was asked in the press conference if there was any cons to having to do that much work and plan his own program.
I mean, for me personally, I don't see any cons. I've never needed anybody to kick me out of bed to go and train. And with all the off-season races that I've done, I just didn't really see the need for anybody telling me what to do, because I was flying to Australia and California and England. And I mean, it's hard to follow a program from somebody that's not with me, And it started with that, and I enjoyed that. And as well, I've just, like I said, my health has been a lot better. So I just feel like I've been absorbing everything, and I was able to work out a bit harder and just had a good, some hard days and some lighter days. And I just feel like I started to get a really good system. And I think mainly with myself feeling better and absorbing it, that I just feel fitter and stronger, and I'm not getting so tired throughout the weeks. And so I don't really see any cons on it.
Coming into the 23 season, if you're a Ken Roczen fan, you had two questions. A, would this motorcycle and team prove competitive? And through the first 3 rounds, it's starting to look like the answer is yes. And then there's always the question of his health. That looks better than it has been in a long time. And if Roczen's able to continue to absorb the workouts and put in the work to continue to improve his motorcycle and himself, well, we might really be headed toward that Hollywood-type ending that everyone was hoping when Roczen first said he was back with Suzuki.